Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, so today's video, a little bit of Starfield, some tips, some tricks. My favorite for XP farms. Okay, so I'm 150, so I'm pretty decent level. And I've been trying different ways to generate XP. Now, you can just play the game, okay? Hunt as you go, quest, all that good stuff. You'll get to 50, 60, no problem. Okay? And you can finish the game. You can move into New Game Plus, no problem. But eventually, if you want to start stacking on levels, you're going to need some kind of trick. Okay? That's my ship. I'll make a video about the ship. And so, this is my fourth favorite XP generation system. Okay? So let me show you what we got here. Let's zoom out. And let's take a look at this. It's bugged. That's just great. Okay. So what we're doing here. Let me see if I can fix that. Now let's go. Nope, didn't fix it. Anyway, so what we're doing here is we are on the planet Bessel. Bessel 3, I think. Correct? Yes, Bessel 3. Bessel 3B. Okay, so there's Bessel 3, Bessel 3A, Bessel 3B. And you'll notice it has nickel, it has iron, it has aluminum, it has cobalt. Those are the four you're really looking for. Okay? Now, the Bessel system is located just a little bit on the galactic north of the Sol system. Okay? It's only level 10. You can get here super early. Alright? Now, skill-wise, you are going to need skills to make this work. Okay? You can't just jump in here and think it's going to work. Okay? You need scanning. 4 of 4. Alright? For this to work correctly. You can make it work without scanning 4 of 4, but it is so much easier if you have scanning 4 of 4. You're going to want research methods 4 of 4 anyway. So get this to 4 of 4, or get 1 point in surveying and 3 points here. And then start taking scanning. You don't need any outpost skills. Okay? The reason you need 4 of 4 on surveying is because you have to be able to generate a planetary resource map that looks like this. Okay? And you are looking for a place that has iron, aluminum, nickel, and cobalt. That is harder to do than it sounds. Okay? But with the surveying skill, it becomes much, much easier. Okay? So you're trying to find a sweet spot where you can get all of these bad boys. Okay? Let me see, right in here. Something that looks kind of like this, and you're going to come in here and you're going to click. Okay? And you're trying to get mountains, desert, and one other. I think hills. I think you want mountain, desert, and hills. Okay? All in the same biome. Or all in the same, all 3 biomes in the same region. Okay? And what you're trying to do, you're trying to make this with just one base. I failed. I didn't have surveying, and so I couldn't find the perfect spot. If you can find the perfect spot, the base works much, much more efficiently. Having to use cargo links slows things down, messes things up, causes more complexity, gives it a chance for the game to bug out. Okay? The outpost system is buggy. The outpost system is poorly documented. It can be a pain in the ass to get it working correctly, which is why this is my least favorite of the 4 options I'm going to discuss in this video. And so what you're going to do, watch it be bugged. I bet it says mine. So you're going to put down iron collector, cobalt collector, nickel collector, aluminum collector, okay? Yeah, it's bugged. Jeez Louise. This is so frustrating. No, I'll just show you on my ship. I'm not going to bother. Okay, you're going to need power, right? And you'll notice, so there's the cobalt collector, and it's wired to go in here, okay? These should be stacked. I got lazy. And I mean, you can go with more large storage bins if you want. That's all you need is the large solid storage bins. Okay. You can see I've got mine set up for 45 power. These advanced windmills are great. Let me see here. Let me show you how cheap they are to build. You look at that. All you need is isocentered magnets and aluminum. Okay. Now they're not super efficient on this planet. Let me see here. I mean, you can go with these guys. I wouldn't bother with fuel generator, but you could. But you need helium-3, so I wouldn't bother with it. So anyway, what makes this so awesome? Well, what you gonna do? You know what? Let me save my game so I can show you right here. Stupid bugged thing. Come on, save. Show off my SSD. It shouldn't take that long to load. Just a few seconds. PC Master Race, baby! PCs are more powerful than consoles. Consoles are cheaper and you don't have to know anything. I get it. But I don't think building PCs is that complicated. I kind of enjoy keeping up with the tech and building my... I think I built, I don't know, 100 plus computers now. Yeah, I mean, I have kids, friends, family, you know. I've never done it professionally. Yeah, I just worked a full week. Now I'm off for 3 days, so we're going to make some Starfield videos. We're going to play some Starfield. I am not doing any adulting today. I'm taking the whole frickin' day off. I'm not sweeping the driveway. I'm not cleaning the kitchen floors. I'm not doing laundry. That's tomorrow's problem. Oh, and get the mission. Get these mission terminals. They're really handy to have. And the bounty clearance terminal, very handy to have. Get a bounty, just come to your base and clear it. Okay, so now this will work, and I'll show you how you're gonna make XP. Right here. See how many of these we can make? We can make a shit ton of these, and that's what you do. You just grind out adaptive frames, and you grind out isocentered magnets with the cobalt and the nickel. You make an absolute shit ton of them. You're going to be completely overweight when you're done. Rest before you start crafting, and eat any plus to XP food and drink you have. You're going to be completely overburdened. And what you do is you come here and you use the best skill in the game, personal atmosphere. With personal atmosphere, you can move without burning stamina, regardless of your burden. Okay. Personal atmosphere 4 lasts plenty long for me. I don't know that I'll ever bother going to New Game plus 10. Okay, so that's how you make XP and some okay money. It's not great money, but it's okay money. Okay, so you get all burdened up. You come over here, jump in your ship. I like to take off. You don't have to. I like to take off. I'm a big nerd. I like to watch my ship rising up into the atmosphere. Plus, I like space combat, so I use any opportunity I get to get in a bang 'em up, shoot 'em up. Now, I'm playing on very hard. I never switch off very hard. You don't have to do that, okay? So here we go. I hate how they shuffle your your power settings every time you transition. It's so annoying. Lots of pew pew. Okay. So what you do once you're overburdened is you come on out here to space. The best place to sell, the best place to sell is Strix. Okay? But I've sided with the UC against the pirates. The pirates have been destroyed, and so Strix is no longer available for me to buy and sell at. Strix is the best place to buy and sell. Okay? But you have to either leave the pirate quest, the pirate UC quest unresolved, or you have to side with the pirates. And if you side with the pirates, you mess everything else up. So, the next best place to sell is Wolf. Okay? You go to the Den. This place is great. You can come in here with stolen goods. You can come in here with contraband. You don't get scanned. This place is completely lawless. Although I've never been attacked here. Okay, so the Den is your second best place to sell with respect to that. Another great place to go sell is the Sol System. Go to Mars. Mars has a fair number of vendors. And Titan. Titan is a pretty good place to sell as well. Alpha Centauri is a good place to sell. Okay. Aquila City in the Cheyenne system, good place to sell. Nothing wrong with that. Neon in the Volley system, it's a good place to sell. All right, but again, you can't take contraband into these systems. You get scanned. Okay, so the second, so that was number 4 of 404. Now number 304. This is a different way of approaching things. Okay, yeah, you need quite the jump distance. Okay, but the next best place to go, and it's a different style of collecting XP, is a hunting planet, Strix 1. Just come on over here, and you're looking for craters. Okay, so craters biome. Okay, now you just land. Bring lots of ammo, and you need a long-range weapon with a good scope on it. I think you do. I don't think you can hip fire this. Look at my purdy ship. See those floaty dudes? That's what we're here for. The floaty dudes. Okay? Now, we're gonna sleep. I've done my best to make a ladder-free ship design here. Let's get an hour of sleep so we're well rested. Now, Bessel, you can make money. This, you will not make money. This is just for XP. But you should be making plenty of money hunting pirates and spacers and collecting all their gear. So hop up on your ship. Ooh, oh, it's raining. That's going to kind of mess things up a little bit. Alright. And there's our floaty dudes. They come down to the surface. You just pick them off. See how they're all nicely grouped up? Now, if you want, I'm using an advanced hard target. Let me show you what I'm using here. So, you can use the... This is really good. I mean, 1,214 damage. I mean, yikes, right? Now, this thing ain't bad. You get this in a quest from Aquila City. I know it's 1/4 the damage, but you have to ask yourself, you know, how much do I need to overkill these things? And you'll see, because it's silenced, it's pretty much one-shotting them, right? I mean, it's one-shotting them. Now, some of these are low level, which is why this place is not higher up on the list. The other, Eternity's Gate. Okay, this thing is a beast. Okay. This is a particle weapon. And you can see I've got the diseased rounds on this one. So sometimes it's hard to pick out the living from the dead. Oh, it hit one of these garbage mobs. And so you can see there's groups of them. They're normally up in the sky. I think because of the storm, they've been forced down low. And that's what you do. You just sit here and pick these guys off, and this will get you lots and lots of nice levels, okay? But you won't make any money. And be careful if you go with this cockpit, be careful you can fall through the glass and mess up your game. So just, you know, when you're up on top of the ship, be careful. Okay, so that's 3 of 4. Now let me show you 2 of 4. Now we're going to go back to crafting in the outpost system. Okay? So we're going to leave the Strix system. And it goes without saying you have to be able to survive on a level 70 planet. So Strix, I don't think you can hit Strix super early. Okay? You're going to need some gear, some weapons before you come here. But, I don't know, 20? Something like that, you know? Alright, so here's number 2 of 3. The Porama system. Now this is much, much, much more complicated. Okay, you see these guys here? Okay. This is the planet where you're going to be doing it. You also need the Kodos system. Kodos planet up in the Cheyenne system. This thing is complicated, and I didn't come up with it. Let me see if I can get off my lazy butt and put a link to the guy who I used to teach me how to do this build. And then you need Katydid. Where's Katydid? Katydid. Here's Katydid. You need, I think it's 5 planets. It's 7, 8, 9, 10 bases. This is why this is not my number 1. Because this thing is super complicated. It takes a lot of it's like 20 skill points to make this work. Okay, it is very productive once you get it working correctly. Okay, the guy who made the video on this, I don't think he did this organically in a straight up game. I think he used a new game, used console commands, and got it put together perfectly. Which is fine. He's showing you the idealized model for this system, and he takes it one level further. I had to stop at just the semi-metal the andesite wafers, because it was just too much, man. It was just too much. So this is the production base. Okay. And this thing has all these low-level flying mobs that are incredibly annoying. But you look here, let me show you top-down look for this. Okay, so you need lots of cesium. Okay, this is inter-system. Wait a minute, no, intra-system cargo link, so it doesn't need helium-3. But these are the semi-metal wafers coming from Porama 5. Here's the solvent coming from Kodos, okay? And this requires helium. Okay, this is your cargo link inter-system, okay? Here's another one that requires helium-3, right? This is from Porama 2. This brings in your helium-3. This brings in the andesite from the Katydid. And I had to add more andesite from Katydid, okay? Now what you're doing, you have all this stuff, right? And what you do... get off there. Sorry, it's super noisy here. Ships landing, turrets firing at the flying guys. What you're gonna make... Let me make sure I'm well rested here. I think I am, but... And what you're gonna make here are the andesite wafers. Okay, I'll make 1 pack and you can just see 762 XP. Okay, there we go. And then it's 762 every time you fill that up. Now you notice I'm over encumbered, so I'm burning stamina now. And the same with the Bessel system. All those places we discussed to go buy and sell. Now what you do is you use good old personal atmosphere 4 As you see, I'm burning CO2 as I move, right? So you do this, space, Jesus, space magic. And now, I'm not burning CO2. And I can get on the ship, and I can go sell. You're going to make a lot of money with this system. Very productive. The problem with this is that it's incredibly buggy. It's incredibly complicated. You need, I want to say 20 skill points for this thing to work. It's such a pain in the butt. I've got 20, 30, maybe 40 hours into building this network of outposts together. And it's so much of a time investment. It's so much of a skill point investment. I recommend this to people who love to master systems like this. Okay? If the outpost system is something that presents something fun and interesting and challenging for you to get into, this is a great way for you to go. But if you don't want to take that dive, you can use Bessel, you can use Strix to get levels, and then come on over here to what is in my opinion, the number one. This is my, I'm not going to do these ridiculous clickbait YouTube videos where insane gun, insane ship, insane XP farm. This isn't insane, okay? I hate that. This is my favorite XP farm. Come over here to the Fermi system. This is a hybrid. It's kind of hunting, it's kind of crafting outposts, but it's very simple. It's very simple in terms of the outpost system. You don't need many points at all to make this work, okay? Let me show you you don't even really care about the resources, okay? So let me land here, and I'll show you what I've been up to. And what we're doing here is we're exploiting. We're exploiting the animal husbandry farming system. See all these floaters? See the floaters? Yeah. The problem right now is that it's nighttime. It's a little harder to make this work in the nighttime, okay? But let me show you what I do. Get my space magic going so I can move while I'm encumbered. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna land on this planet. You're gonna get your handy dandy scanning tool out, and you see these things? These are the native versions. You're gonna scan these until you have 100%, okay? And then you're going to build these little gems, okay? You see them? Nothing to it. Animal husbandry facilities. Okay? You're going to need enough power to run them all, and that's it. They don't need water. Not to keep them going. Okay? One of the hardest part is lighting. So you can see these little boogers. Alright? Oh, wait. What happened to my power? What in the world? Let me fix that real quick. I didn't notice my power was so jacked. Let me see here. Is this going to work? No, of course it's not going to work. Because it's buggy. Try this again. We got to add some power here. Excuse me, guys, while I fix this. Because I was dumb. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What is going on with this place? Why is the power jumping around like that? Is it the lights? Hell, I don't know. Alright, anyway. There we go. So now, this system, what you need is ammo. Okay? And again, be real careful about the nose here. Nope. Okay? Don't use a particle cannon. If you miss and hit one of these things, you damage it to where it's non-functional and you gotta repair it. So don't use this thing. This works fine. Okay. And then, let me get these guys out of the way here. You see how they're spawned in? You just come around, you're looking for the little floaters. Okay. And this is it. They spawn right here in the front porch. And sometimes they spawn behind the building. He's already dead. They spawn right there by the front door. Okay. So that's a body. Sometimes the bodies really start to stack up and it's harder to do at night. It really is harder to do at night. They wander around. I'm still trying to get the lighting just right so I can really... Now, I've built the level 2 and the level 1, and quite frankly, I don't know that the level 2 is worth it. A lot of people don't think the level 2 is worth it, and they don't bother. And I tend to agree with them. But you can see the XP just... You can also hunt the native ones. You don't have to just stick to the domesticated ones. Now, I've been experimenting with this gun. You get this on a quest, side quest in Aquila City. It seems to hit hard enough, right? I mean, if it one-shots them, who cares? You know, I wouldn't use this out and about for regular hunting. It doesn't hit as hard as my hard target. But, for these little gems, the 20-round magazine is better. It's silent, so I get my sneak attack damage. And it gets the job done, right? I mean, this is on very hard. So, now, I think the XP is the same if you crank it down to normal or easy or whatever. So, you might want to experiment with that. Because if the XP is the same, why bother? You know? I mean, there's no reason to bother. But you see how quickly they spawn in? And you just sit here and just shoot. Shoot. And you can see I'm leveling up. Now, the andesite wafer base, once it is rocking and rolling, it's, air quotes, better. Okay? It's faster. But that's a whole lot of ifs there, guys. Getting that andesite base working takes a lot of time and resources. So, and you may hate the outpost system. Maybe you don't like it at all. That's going to make the andesite wafer base absolutely suck for you. Right? Because it's not something you want to mess with. And this is a very simple... you can see how hard they're... It's really hard to see these things. I need a light in there. Let's see. But you see the XP just flowing. Yeah, I need a light right there. You just keep shooting. You basically never stop shooting. And this, in my opinion, is the best XP in the game. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tier 1s and 2 tier 2s. Okay? And of course you need the energy, the power to run it all. And you're going to burn through ammo and you're not making any money. So I'm not saying this is the best farm in the game. I'm saying this is the best XP farm in the game because of the relatively minor the minor amount of effort This isn't complicated. We don't have multiple planets linked together. There's less chance for stuff to get bugged out. You know, call me a simple son of a bitch, but I think it's actually kind of fun to sit here. You know, let's drop a light in there. I think it's kind of fun to sit here and shoot these things. Let me see. Here. And let's go... like... I can't really see it. I want it right in there. There's a spot. Okay, I swear there's a spot in here. Where'd it... There it is. Let me get these lit. Okay. There we go. So, space magic. Yeah. Take your poisonous gas and cram it. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Am I hidden? I'm hidden. Okay. And that's it, guys. Just sit here and wail away on these little floaters. See, the XP's flowing. You know? Nothing to it. Not complicated. Not susceptible to bugs. You don't have to have a... These things are weak to ballistic. Okay? But the particle cannon does just annihilate them. It's just if you miss and hit the structure, you got to go repair it. And you're gonna miss some because it can be hard to see. But I mean, look at that, man. I was gonna see if I could show you a... Because I mean, to me, 150 is pretty high level. Maybe I'm a noob. Maybe I'm a scrub. Yeah, these guys need lights. Can't really see in there. And you gotta kind of play around with your line of sight. It can be kind of tricky sometimes. So yeah, lighting, line of sight, all of those things. You know, you could also consider making another base right there, but to me, this one base is enough. I mean, I'm not waiting on spawn, right? And you only need animal husbandry 1. I mean, let me take a look. Oh, wrong button. Let's make sure about that. Let's see here. Let me see, where are they? Yeah, you only need zoology to make this. Now the next one, isn't it gonna tell us? See, I thought you had to have zoology 2 for that. But yeah, I mean, I've almost got a level here, you know? And every once in a while you can poke up and shoot these things that they look like man-o-wars. They're not worth, they're only worth 1 XP. I don't even bother shooting them. I think there's one right there. There he is. Gotcha. Yeah, see, they can be hard to see. Gotta add lighting in there. So, I mean, if my lighting was better, I think the hunting would be even better. Oh, I didn't kill him. Okay, so that's one time it didn't work. So yeah, you just want your favorite sniper rifle. Would a pistol work? I don't know. Let's look and see. This is my best pistol. I know it'll work here. Oh, this thing hits hard, huh? Yeah, you see here. So far, so good. Oh, there's one. You're just looking for that subtle little shift in movement. And there we go. Level 151. Okay. Alright. Let me show you what pistol this is. So, yeah, I got this as a drop. I mean, it's a strong pistol. And you notice it's instigating double damage when they're at full health. So, yeah, this will work with pistol. I wouldn't use particle beams. Because if you miss, you're going to break the house. You're going to have to repair it. It doesn't cost you any resources or anything. It's just, you know, it's a pain in the butt. Okay, guys? So that's it. Those are my 4 favorite XP farms. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I've got a new career. I'm really busy, 40 hours of the week, but it's a great job. I don't have anything to bother me when I'm not at work. So, you know, it's a management position. I'm not punching a clock. Flight benefits, healthcare, all that good stuff. Yeah, good job. But, you know, 4 or 5 days of the week, I'm pretty tired because I got to get up at like 2 a.m. That's the one downside, is the hours, the time. So on these 3-day weekends, when I'm rested up and feel better, I'll start making more of these Starfield videos, and maybe we can get the channel a little bit more lively than it's been. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll probably be following this up with my ship. I'll do a ship build video. I'm not claiming this is the best ship in the game. It's just my favorite way of building a ship. And we'll probably do a general tips and tricks. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Have a good one.